Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. I'm really excited about this tutorial. I did share this on one of my Facebook groups and everybody was really excited, so I figured I'd go ahead and do a tutorial. Okay, so first things first, we're going to have to go and get some images. I like Pinterest. You can use Google or Etsy as long as you're not selling the dolls themselves. So this is the one I've chose. I wanted to choose this one so I could actually show you guys how to get rid of some of the extra markings. We're going to go ahead and do a snip from the snipping tool that is in Windows. I love this tool because it saves automatically as a PNG file, which is your image file, and that will upload directly into your Cricut. So I'm going to go ahead and save it. Right click out of this. Alright, so we got to go back to our Cricut design space. We're going to go to upload images and find our image. Alright, so let's type in paper dolls. Alright, it should come up in just a second, and there it is. So click on that, go ahead and hit open. Alright, so once we have it open, you're always going to want to save this as a complex file. Go ahead and hit continue. Alright, so here is the part that probably takes a little bit longer than anything else. So we're going to go ahead and clear out the background with this little flashy tool. Also, we're going to go down and preview it so that we can see what has been cleared out. Obviously, the dark areas is what the Cricut will read as your cut image. We're going to fix that too. I'll show you how. Okay, so we're going to go back. Let's see if we can find the bigger areas, which is one here, there. And you can just keep going back and forth to the preview until you have everything the way you want it, the way you actually like to have it. Like I said, this part does take a little bit longer, but me and my daughters had so much fun. We actually made some Elvis dolls. We made some Marilyn Monroe dolls. The Marilyn obviously is my favorite. I figured I probably didn't want to share that one because of the copyright images. However, I will put that on my Google Drive if anyone is interested in that. This is so simple. I mean, but it's not doing it for me, but if you can make your eraser bigger or smaller, it makes sure you really get those lines out of there. And I probably go back and forth to my preview 100 times, just making sure that it is right. And also, if you do mess up on something, you always have this little back arrow at the top right hand side, and it'll undo what you've just done. So let's see how the preview looks now. Still got a few spots. We got to get all this on the side. With the Marilyn Monroe doll, we actually made her a mannequin stand for one of her dresses. We also made a background into a wardrobe for her. It was super duper cute, and surprisingly enough, my daughter actually enjoyed playing with the paper dolls. So I actually done these paper dolls while she was sleeping. So she woke up to have all new paper dolls the next morning, which of course she was super excited about. She wants to take them to school and show off to her friends, and I think that's so awesome because she's really never played with Barbies. Which I did love my Barbies, but however, I had so many paper dolls growing up, and I don't even know what hit me to make me think about wanting to try to do it on Cricut. I guess starting to use the print and cut feature a little bit more, but it's so amazing and it's so easy. Like I said, just this part, just getting this part cleared out, making sure that all your cuts are going to happen in the correct place. That's it. That's absolutely it. So we're going to preview it one last time. Alright, we are ready to go. So you're going to want to save this as print and cut, and go ahead and hit save. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and select our images and hit insert. Oh, try that again. Alright, where am I? Oh, there they are. Okay, now they are in here. Now, mind you, the dolls are already sized, or the clothes are already sized to the doll. So if you want the clothes bigger or the doll bigger, just select everything and then size it. Alright, so what we're doing here is we're actually going to cut the doll out of this pattern because we need to put a profile, a little stand on her, and I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. Move this over just a bit, and then we're going to select the pattern and the square and go ahead and slice that out. Okay. Alright, let's move the doll over so we have some room to work with, and we'll just delete the things we don't need. This little pattern that I'm using, I pretty much use it on all my dolls. Depending on the height of the doll, I will make it a little bit taller or shorter. So I always start with a circle just to make sure she's got a nice thick stand behind her. Oh, let's try that again. Alright, there we go. Alright. And I usually go up to the thigh or buttocks area just so that we know it's not going to fall over. Alright, so I'm actually going to cut this out with a square, or I'm going to slice the bottom of the circle off, and then I'll show you what we're going to do with those pieces as well. Let's go ahead and there we go. Then we're going to select both of those and slice them. Now we don't need the square, so we can get rid of that, and we can get rid of this little piece here and go ahead and hit delete. So we're going to save that piece. Okay, so this piece here, we actually need to slice this as well because this is going to be the sides of our little doll stand. And if you look, whenever you slide the square over this little piece, you can see right on the half circle where the plus sign, or the whatever sign that is, but it shows you where the center is. So that's why I'm kind of moving it back and forth. That way we have two even pieces. We're going to go ahead and slice that. Alright, don't need the square, don't need the little piece. We're going to go ahead and delete those. Okay, so these we're going to select both of, well, yeah, go ahead and select both of them, and we're going to flip them. Okay, so now they're good to go. I'm going to move these up. Actually, let me move this there. Perfect. Nope. Move the dolly. Okay, so this is our platform for our doll. We're going to put one of these on each side, and then I'll show you. Now we're going to want to angle these up slightly on both sides, and that will allow for this doll to lean back instead of falling forward. And obviously once you put her little clothes on her, she'll have a little added weight. But this is actually a really nice strong platform. Also guys, keep in mind this can be done with any image using the snipping tool. It is absolutely amazing. So now that we have this the way we want it, we're going to select all, and we're going to, let's see, change the color to white. We're going to go ahead and move this to the back. Alright, so you can kind of see the outline there. However, once we flatten the image, we're going to attach it, and then we're going to flatten it. Cricut will know to cut around it. Alright. Okay guys, so next up we're going to have to fix that tab that I told you about. We're going to do that by just grabbing a square. We're going to make it about the size of a tab. Go ahead and unlock the square. That way it'll allow you to make it into a rectangle. Alright, let's go ahead and move this down. And we're going to move it to the back. That way we can see exactly where we need it on the dress. Okay, that looks good there. Okay. Maybe just a little bit more. Okay, select that, and we're going to hit print, and we're going to change that to white. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and select both of those, attach and flatten. You always want to make sure that your images are flattened, or it'll cut out little, like where the little ruffles are and stuff like that in your image. Unfortunately, I have made that mistake several times. Alright, so here we go. That is all set and ready to rock and roll. Like I said, I am using a 98-pound cardstock. It works very well. Prints nicely with the inkjet HP. Alright, go ahead and leave the bleed on. That way we have enough color on there in case it does, the Cricut does come in a little bit, you'll still have color there. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and hit that heavy cardstock, and I'm going to hit more. I really like to leave my settings on more. Alright, and let's go. And here it is. Aren't they so adorable? So exciting. She's got her little dresses, her little hats. I did use a green mat. I know I should have used a blue one, but this mat is very dirty and not very sticky, so I just went ahead and used this one. Now here's our little girl. She's so adorable. Alright, let's get some clothes on her. So we're going to bend in these side tabs. And there we go. Alright, so I like to bend the tabs down before I put them on her. That way I know it's going to sit right. And here you are, my darling. Oh my gosh, she is so cute. I just love her. Alright. Well, she needs a bow. Let me get her little bow. And there we go. Now I did use some double-sided tape for this, which is not very sticky. She's so cute, right? I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please let me know if there's anything else unique Cricut crafts that you'd like to see. Thanks.